Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's morning musings is comparisons. I'm doing a series of daily morning musings, and I'm using posts on my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. Now, I wrote these a while ago, and the world has completely changed since then. So if I encounter anything that is out of date, I will give you the most recent information. And actually, sometimes as I'm reading it, I'll just update what I'm seeing. And at the end, I will summarize the topic based on what's going on in the world today. And I have some special offers, so stay tuned to the very end to see what they are. Comparisons. I had coffee the other day with a friend who was lamenting they weren't more assertive. Somewhere in the conversation, they mentioned that their mother wore the pants in the family. So you think you should be more like your mom? The thing is, she's more like her dad. So the comparison invalidates who she really is and her own unique way of being in the world. Yes, she may need to learn to speak up for herself, but not the way her mother does it. When we compare ourselves or try to be like someone else, we diminish our power. My mother reminisces about being in school choirs and laments being an alto or not getting lead parts in plays since she was too tall. It's funny for me to hear since I've always enjoyed harmonizing, and being an alto is a good thing. I've never played the lead either, but I've had a ball in multiple character roles. And actually, later on in life, when I got into community theater, they never had enough men, so I could sing tenor. And because I was tall, I could just dress like a man. I was taller than my mom, though I was the shortest woman in my family. That's a whole other story. But anyway, interesting perspective because she did always wish that she was something different. The energy behind comparisons is a competition, and it stops your creativity. Competition places your attention outside of yourself and away from your source. When you're running a race, if you look to one side to see what the others are doing, they're passing you. Ownership is the antidote to competition. Own who you are, what you do, and it strengthens you and contributes to your uniqueness. Within you, you have all the resources you need to become anything you want. That's pretty exciting to know. Withdraw your focus on what others are doing, and it opens the door to your own creativity and your own inner power. This week, notice when you're comparing yourself to others and redirect your focus to your own unique qualities and abilities. Celebrate your differences and own your uniqueness. You can do this with self-talk. You can be your own cheerleader. You can do this through visualization. Imagine all your energy drawing back to you from the places outside of you. Try this for the next 7 days and see what happens. So I will have to say that as I was reading this, I was reflecting on how the world had changed in the last decade, how you especially see this in the younger generations of people where they are no longer being defined by restrictive labels from the past. It's really quite exciting to see people choosing to be no gender at all, to change the gender that they are. It's a really exciting time, and people are going through this. Admittedly, it's really painful transition because the outside world is still fixed in their perceptions of things, but I see them as on the leading edge of consciousness. As greater consciousness comes into form, it breaks down the definitions, and transgender folks are just expressing that leading edge energy of things. And the other thing is, all of us have grown up with people's projections like, oh, you look so much like your Uncle Fred, or you're a girl, so you're supposed to be like this. So we've all grown up with these restrictions, and then it starts to become kind of a habit to compare yourself to others to see if you fit in. When you are consciousness and when you are embodying greater consciousness, and all of us are embodying greater consciousness, it's part of this huge consciousness shift and evolution that's going on, you're actually becoming more of your unique self. And that's tremendously special and valuable. And your uniqueness is what is really needed in this world at this time. So if you like these videos, please share them with your family and friends and on your social media. And also please click the like button and subscribe. And that way you're telling YouTube to share this far and wide and get this out to someone who really needs to see this information. And if you want a free sample of one of my consciousness techniques, click on the link below to the skybox technique. It's a way of being able to view your life as consciousness and see all the remarkable possibilities that there are. And if you want some manifestation techniques, Manifesting Money and Miracles is my self-study course where you learn energetic techniques for completely changing your external circumstances. And if you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. There you can learn about my individual sessions where I take a look at you as consciousness and all that's going on in your life today, and then I can answer any questions you might have, whether it's about your relationships, your job, your living situation, what's coming up in your future. I can can talk to your deceased loved ones, and it's all recorded just for you. And if you want to learn how to do this for yourself, that is, navigate your life as consciousness, Manifesting Money and Miracles is a great preparation for my coaching special, where I work with you one-on-one and give you specific consciousness techniques so that you can transform your life. So go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you tomorrow in another Morning Musings.